we go. Alright, welcome back to another co-stream. Excited to watch this. Unfortunately, we are down a game already, but if you guys tuned into my last co-stream, we pulled off an epic reverse sweep. So, the New York Excelsior are playing versus the LA Gladiators right now, and yeah, like I said, we're down a game, but that shouldn't matter too much. Hello, P4V3. Hello. Excited to watch the game. Very excited. I mean, last game was so amazing. Like, the NYXL brought it back from a bad start. That was so cool. I'm pretty sure they can pull it off again. If they have a bad start, that's fine. But, we're kind of clutch. We're a clutch team. I'm gonna see Kellen pop off. Psycho get the picks. It's gonna be great. I believe in Fitz and Co. I believe in Fitz and Co. And Company. Or Psycho. Regardless, that's great. Alright, I'm gonna try to get my chat in here for a cozy watch party. There we go. Both. Nice. Ooh, up next is Eichenwald. I personally love playing Eichenwald. I remember when it was added to the game with the Reinhardt cinematic, and that's honestly still probably the best cinematic that has ever been released by Overwatch. I think it's called... I forget the name of it, like something hour. No, I don't know. But the Reinhardt one's really good. What is up, Sapphire? Nice emojis. Glad you can make it to the greatest team in the Overwatch League, the New York Excelsior. I got my Overwatch League hoodie on with our logo right there. Bringing the good luck. Always glad to make it. Awesome. I got my lucky hoodie on. And here is our opponent's intro. I think we got the cooler intro though. I'm sure they will show it soon. We're only down one game, guys. It seems that whenever I'm watching the games, we get a nice, spicy reverse sweep. So we'll see. Gladiators are on a losing streak, so according to my calculations, their power level will diminish with every game that they play. We'll bring home the win, guys.
All right, the Gladiators take back to the field after
Does the audio sound good? Everything nice? I hope so.
More than just some signs of
excited
life,
to cast this next game. I'll turn it up a bit.
Like Matt was getting excited watching those old frags on their little highlight intro video there. Really, Matt, we've seen that.
One Marvel of the Sigma.
Trust, we are making it close for the content.
6v6
I mean, that's what we did last time.
How many times do we see the
and
the guy on Hanamura? Like
we broke the hearts of the enemy team, so we're gonna do it again.
At least it feels like we've never seen it. Gladiators.
Yo, what's up,
Start the
Nuki?
series on the right foot, and look, dominant doing so. We got some switch ups here. Fitz. What are you up
Chad
to?
does not like eating raw eggs.
He's got some crunches behind him. We'll have to get
That's a good thing.
intel there. But
That shows you guys are smart.
Here is you're gonna have Shockwave.
You guys are Excelsior fans, so clearly you guys are smart.
It feels like they haven't done it in a while. have Fitz kind of play that.
Despite me living in
support role,
LA,
looking for maybe like double flex
I
support.
don't tell the
we'll see kind of how they
California
divvy up
department,
that,
but
like,
I'm
those
rooting
creative,
for my team,
play the
New York
Baptiste, and maybe
Excelsior.
if we get Fitz
We're
on
gonna
the
see him
Ilari,
play Eichenwald
no,
and New
that
Junk
hero
City.
about so much damage that like it makes sense.
I've only seen a bit of Flashpoint being played in Owl, but
hey, throw the pile
man,
out there and just start shooting.
I really
right?
like
So,
the new mode,
we'll see how
Flashpoint.
New York divvies up that.
I really
support
do.
role and then see
It
what
was
Shockwave
a
decides
great
to play.
addition
Yeah,
to
it
the
reminds
game.
me of when like the quad tank meta was around back in 6v6. It was
Alright,
all
so
because,
what
like, Arna was
comp
so
are they
strong on
gonna play?
release, and this particular player from NIP was a DPS player, but they wanted to play Arna.
Got Fitz,
Just dropped the
Shockwave,
DPS
typing
to
in
play
chat.
4 tanks. Yeah, good times. Shout out to Zappers. I think he's a
Torb!
Good on you.
Wait,
You
they're
did
running
that.
Torb?
So yeah,
Yo!
Ilari here on defense. of
That's
the,
my goat!
New York Psycho playing the Torb. So
Psycho the
really just
goat
kinda
on
swapping out.
Torbjorn.
I mean, we know
What?
Shockwave's a fantastic
And we
hit
got
scan player, right? Just swapping
Iari
out,
and Baptiste.
one of your hit scan players
Supports,
to support
by
to
the
end up,
way.
taking on that
Yeah,
role, and then
yeah,
having Shockwave
right.
come on in off the
Yeah.
bench, but
They're
Gladiators
just
don't need to make
DPS
any
2.0
changes.
that can
We'll
heal.
see what they decide to play here on offense.
I guess there's like it's a pretty deep support line on New York.
I must
Like,
say,
how
I'm
Fitz
not
is 4
shocked to
players,
see
right?
Orisa being
OG,
played.
Onion,
Orisa, this patch
Creative.
is
So
insane.
you're just you're just counting
Alright,
Fitz
watch
as a
out for the
support, like,
Widowmaker.
Well, I mean, I may as well now. I mean,
Alright,
to
no
be fair,
pick,
well,
nice.
the only reason I pointed out is because you think they have sufficient depth without Fitz to have
Torb
like,
might
a
suck to
double
play against,
flex
but
support,
enjoyable to watch.
like, play
Oh, for
without
sure.
moving him off
Like,
DPS,
especially in
because you
the
also have
pro
a decent
league,
DPS
seeing
roster,
a
you could be
character like
interchangeable,
Torbjorn
I
is
guess.
very
So they'll
entertaining.
play, the Zarya as well. So we saw this in our previous series with the Justice. It didn't really work out well for them.
Fitz
but,
going,
they'll play
looking
the
for
Zarya. This
angles
allows
here
you
with
to
the
kind
new
of,
support
follow
character.
up Kepster. Let Kepster get
It
pretty
does a
aggressive.
lot of damage.
Good poke here from Fitz.
Clearly
Don't
choosing the team with the
understand
best
why
colors
there's
is
a
the smartest way to
switch
choose.
For him from DPS to support.
I mean,
Ilari,
that is very
Sort of
true.
interesting
I
at
mean,
some
I will
point, though,
say
Fitz
this
just
season
put it out
our
there.
skin colors
We saw
do
Fitz
look
on the
better
Arna
than
at
the
some point, right?
Gladiators,
So
in
it's
my
not the first time New
opinion.
York have like rotated Fitz
Get a
into
nice
playing
blue,
double
blue and
flex.
black.
No, but I mean, Marvel gets a good amount of charge here at the start, right?
Alright, so we're
maybe we can make
defending.
something out of this
Doing
here.
a pretty good job so
If
far,
you're
but
the
they're gonna pull up
Glats,
with
right, get kinda
Nano.
healed up. Now you have that Nano boost. You're gonna have Sound Barrier already.
We have Iari's ult
You are
from
right.
I mean,
Fitz.
look at this.
Interesting there, like Marvel just backs off of Shockwave.
Nobody's
Wants to
dead yet.
Actually be a force on the point
and-
trying to capture it here.
And they're looking pretty low.
Oh, here he comes.
Fitz with the ultimate.
Creative
gets
first,
taken
but that's
down.
a problem. Kellen very low as well.
Ah.
And that healing from Fitz is not enough now.
Unfortunate.
As the only support alive. It's gonna be New
The
York backing
speed
off the
at which
point
they got that
entirely.
nano was
Zarya coming at you. That's a scary
too
prospect.
fast.
I mean, Nano Zarya with like almost
Will they
100
swap
charge,
Torbjorn?
and they
I'm
have
curious.
Sound Barrier as well. And guess what? They end up. They know you're not going to end up earning them here during the first part of this.
Torbjorn is a
map,
very
but
interesting
You're
pick.
going to have a Grav plus a Blade going in with Tactice, right? Coming in here.
They want to
soon,
make
so
this a
you have
spicy
lot
match
of
for
good
us,
ultimates. Keep
guys.
this cart moving
Shout
for
out to
Gladiators.
the
Cats are really
team.
pushing up here, playing that staircase now inside the castle alongside mistaken Funny Astro. He's played, he wants it.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, all right, that was just a turret. Chill,
Okay,
bitch.
Shockwave gets Funny Astro.
Shockwave, though, a little bit scary.
Frog
Back
down.
Get the one though.
What did your brain think happened in the moment?
Do
You
not let
reflected
this
the
Genji
healing
cook.
back to somebody.
No, it was like I thought he reflected the attack.
Don't let him
So,
cook, Shockwave. Get
nah,
him.
Didn't happen. Didn't happen. If you thought you saw me get the kill feed wrong, you didn't.
As a sweet, by
This
law,
healing
we
pile
hype and
up on the
Torb or
high ground, I mean,
Brig are
this
being
allows
played.
just Shockwave
True.
and Fitz to really just focus completely on
I mean,
damage. I do
Torb
wonder here
especially.
with
I
this
mean, we see
Zarya-based
Brig from
composition,
now and
like,
then, but
easy
Torb?
future. Do you have
we're
the
about
ability
to see the
necessary
best Torb
to be
ult
able to, like,
in the Overwatch
make
League,
an
guys.
impact on the high ground? Because I think if you just allow
Alright,
them to
big
shoot on
Helen.
the high ground, it's going to be very difficult to move.
Yeah, you have to play the
There it
castle.
is, there it is.
Oh my
Big
goodness,
zoning
this
ult,
is scary.
big.
Core thrown down.
Oh, Ana
And
was
the-
one.
All the Gladiators just retreating to the high ground. Is that retreating? That's what it was, even though it advances their
Hey, we're
position
defending the
relative to
payload.
Can't, by the way. Long way back. Kai here now. Tactical
Well,
advisor
everyone's
can't
position
fight
right now
elimination,
is-
though, when Psycho's gonna put him
Psycho!
down. 4 players left here for the Gladiators.
Psycho
Pretty
with the
position for a defense here now.
Torbjorn!
Sound barrier committed to the fight. There's only 3 standing for the Glads, and Marvel died. Grab.
What a king. We're gonna have to
I was
stop
gonna
that
say, I mean,
payload
this
though.
is
Oh
like,
no.
what, 2-3 fights with Grav. I feel
It's
like
not nap
eventually
time, Psycho.
The get some use of it before maybe switching off. As
All right, Fitz.
Cal, they were moving the cart. They end
All right,
up
we got-
falling as Kipster.
We got a
Oh,
reset at
down.
full health on cart.
Yeah, I mean,
We're good.
you're gonna have to wait up here for Cal to get back into the fight. And then
We're
we'll see what
great.
happens with this graph, right? I feel like if you're Marvel, you just kind of have to use it in any capacity to try and find a pick or two with it.
I have a good feeling about this map. I think we're feeling confident enough to play Torbeard.
That was the only real option I feel like the kind
So,
of started that fight.
like, I think we're feeling confidence is
catching
key,
Everett so
guys. In
local.
sports and esports, confidence
For the
is
high
key.
ground we go with no charge.
We're feeling good.
Such is the life.
And of course, we're on a
Well struck
reset,
by the
which
javelin
definitely
here,
helps.
still able to form a decent front
Helen's
line to
going
get a bubble.
in,
It's
dude.
full charge out of the bubble for
He
Kipster,
is
but that's not
in.
enough.
Yeah,
Captive Sun
the
versus Funny Astro,
support
that's the elimination
getting
from
the
New
first
York.
picks in the
They
fight.
are staunchly holding this high ground.
Well, I mean, I really think, you have
The
Kuriko in
absolute
the mix
state
now,
of the
right?
support
you just need
role,
to swap
guys.
out the tank. I mean, you need like a Winston or something to access that high ground.
But
Or like damage 2.0, am I right?
Well, I mean, when are we gonna use it tomorrow?
100 emoji.
Overwatch 3.
Our DPS lineup has been one of the bigger
Yeah,
surprises
you
in a
know.
good way. Oh, for sure.
Don't get any ideas.
They're good. They're entertaining.
Alright,
What more
oh,
could you
yes.
want?
We
And they're
are
blue.
Waiting for
I'm not
Repping
saying
the blue
waste
color.
it, but be a little bit more, liberal with its use, being the fact that you're just
Alright,
trying to
Kevster's
maybe
going in with a
switch after.
bubble.
Kevster blade though. Hey, with a bubble that means he can get in
With
scot-free.
a Genji with a bubble blading.
It was
There it is.
What
well,
can you
it was
really do
dormant
there?
On the map, definitely featured as part
On the
of
bright
terrain,
side,
as
the
a
payload's right there,
attractive,
so we're definitely gonna get another
participant in the
fight.
fight.
I mean, where you're going
Shockwave
now,
says
in terms
Rats
of
cooked.
car.
Wait, that's one letter away.
don't know what that
from very
means.
Australian insult. Hey, there's
yeah.
no way that's what he's saying.
Who is
Yeah,
Bellaboo?
But,
I am a Wrecking Ball streamer, top 500 tank,
You hear that on the streets in Geelong.
gamer,
Just saying.
also a YouTube Shorts person.
the people
I also
working
am
this building,
a
their eyes open
Big
though,
fan of the New York Excelsior.
All right, here we go. Attack by
Oh.
Zakai. Shockwave. Blown to smithereens.
Soldier is still really
Block
good,
here.
despite being
Standing off
nerfed a
somewhere
little
there.
bit.
Nearly enough is Kevster.
Definitely,
Should be able to
if
finish the job.
you
Kevin
guys like
gets
playing
away,
comp,
but so it won't be
Soldier's a really good
effective
pick.
Here's gonna
Alright,
be the
that's
part
alright,
of the
that's
map where
alright.
benefits having the Zarya, right? Like, there's not that high ground. You can actually kind of keep this going here. If you want, it was just getting stuck at that castle for
Is
a while. It just
NYXL
made it
running
look so
4
bad, but,
DPS in
they're
tank
gonna actually
comp? I
switch over
think
to the
they
Arisa,
are.
Get a little bit more sturdiness, a little bit more survivability
Well, I mean-
here going towards the end of the map.
Sturdy.
Your other
That's what
2
we're looking
DPS can heal you, so that definitely helps.
And again, I guess with the Zarya, he
Alright, now how are they gonna approach this? The payload's coming in fast.
To the back line to get a good grab. We had that issue early already. Both teams really tech to brawl though, whether it's Zarya or Orisa. It's up front, close and personal.
Creative healing.
Back and forth fighting.
Alright, let's see this big
Yeah,
window
double support
creative.
here for
Psycho?
New York, so like they're just kind of waiting for the Gladiators to get
Oh
aggressive around
my.
the corner, but they actually find Psycho, and he had a turbo.
He got hit with the javelin, dude. The hitbox on javelin's kind of messed up. It's huge.
Deflects a heck of a lot of damage and then gets out after the fact. Salvo from Funny Astro couldn't have had better timing. That is perfect.
Alright, Torball. Nice!
With this molten core, it's going to be Marvel getting felled by
I mean,
Shockwave.
Kellen's still like
Now they're
very
squishy.
healthy.
Kevster's deep behind enemy lines.
A healthy
He's
horse
hit by
on the
Funny Astro,
payload
but
is
the
a good
tech visor
sign.
is scary. 4 seconds for
Yeah,
deflex.
see?
That's a long way.
That's
to
all
get
you need.
ulting Soldier 76.
Have your
And I think the
Orisa
Gladiators
be
are
on the
gonna pull down.
payload.
Yeah, I think
And you'll win.
Astro and Kevster at that point just needed to die.
Whoa,
I think
Psycho
that's
got
what they're
3,
gonna be aiming
nice.
for there. So, they end up
You're
falling there
officially
towards the end, but they
stating
got
your
New York to use
retirement
pretty
from
much everything there.
Overwatch.
So, coming back in this next fight,
Won
you're looking
15
at a great
games,
opportunity for
lost
Kevster
0, and
Blade.
you're still bronze 5. I'm sorry.
Rat cut.
That's
Still
rough.
staggering. What is that about? I gotta know. 23 seconds left in the
We'll
round.
disable the subtitles. They're
But
not
he's
really
talking about his
helping.
haircut. He's got
Yeah,
like
you got a rat cut. Like a
haircut.
rat cut. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah.
Alright, Psycho's.
but-
Psycho's in, dude.
Set up here.
Oh, the turret!
Overload, that's scary.
The
Yeah,
turret!
he's, yes, he does.
What is this meme spot?
Fitz
Oh.
having trouble tracking Funny Astro's movements
Oh,
here, but
stream
he is
lagged a bit.
performing incredible now as we are out of time. In overtime now for the Gladiators.
Oh, you're
Yes,
spo-
he's
oh,
pushed
okay,
over
you're
one
spoiled.
ball.
One of my
Oh,
chatters.
Absolutely slapped. inside the tack visor. It's a 2-tap from your boy.
Very
Fitz, and now we
nice.
know why teams are putting their DPS players on the
Well,
alarm.
regardless, I'm sorry to
And
hear
he was
that
just
you're
using the torrent turret
bronze
as cover there,
5,
just kinda
but there's
sat
nothing
behind
wrong with
it
being
and,
bronze 5.
Never get a use of that dragon blade there from the
I'm
Gladiators,
sure
so
someone
although
in
they
the
get close to
Overwatch
completing
League
the map, I
started
feel
in
like they left a
bronze.
lot on the table
Eventually,
in
they
terms of
got
potential
better.
progress.
Okay, look, decent push here. I think that the Zarya setup is
This is definitely winnable.
really odd.
I'm not sure if we're gonna run Torb on attack,
in this current
but that
metagame
defense
about the
was definitely
mobility of your
awesome.
main tank. Even though, like, I think there'd be a ton of teams that would still try and play Winston on a map like this.
Don't we have like 4 potential ERE players?
Get value by
I mean, if you can play DPS, if you can play hit scan, you can play ERE. ERE is everything Moira wishes to be,
It just doesn't end up
aka a
kinda
DPS
paying
support.
off, right?
It'd be funny if we like swapped out like more like Shockwave or Psycho and put him on it. ERE. Oh wow. Oh wow.
That's nice.
Nice play,
You
Fitz.
see everybody running up towards that high ground. Just chuck the blast radius is pretty generous, so just kind of chuck it in there.
Very cool. Very cool.
And again, yeah, with so many people caught,
DPS.
hit by that debuff.
Listen.
And I think he probably
ERE
realized
is
Astro
a
would be able to claim it
support,
back out of
not
the
a
pit
healer.
just by wall riding. So the priority there, and also I like the use of the outburst just to make
Checkmate.
sure that he can get
Oh,
back into the high
oops.
ground. Shockwave.
In the head
That was lag. That was
in
Shockwave.
terms of,
Was
like,
that was a zoning
these two
grapple.
compositions, who would you currently favor off of what
Zoning
we've seen?
grapple. We are running Torb.
I favor, well, with Shockwave changes its
We're
own.
confident, I love
Based
it.
on map 1, but I think Shockwave changes the
Alright,
maps a
so
lot.
they have Torb as well,
That's
actually.
a tough one for me. I think I prefer New York. Having Shockwave and Soldier, and now Fitz able to play
Maybe
ERE
the
is gonna
PvE
effective.
inspired both
I think it's
teams.
Kendall's gonna take a crack at it as well.
The Sweden
Yeah,
Sweden
it
map
doesn't
Torbjorn.
seem like with the Alari, right? Like you need to be as
Alright, Marvel got low a little bit, but
like,
knowing
it seems
Arisa,
like
she
the
won't die.
benefits of it are mostly the ease of healing plus the damage.
Is this
right?
gonna be
So if you
like
have a DPS
whose
player who
ERE
plays,
gets
like,
the first
Scan
pick
and you have
first?
an extra
Kinda
one on the
angle.
roster,
It's kinda looking like it.
I don't know if it would take them forever to kind of
We're gonna
get
get
down the healing pattern of the hero, right? So I think it makes a lot of sense.
Window on the Gladiator side, we're gonna get
It's very
ERE's
clear to see that
ultimate on our
ERE is
side.
Really only suitable in like a close quarters setup.
Okay, they
right?
use
The kind of
window.
cards you'd wanna play Moira in.
Psycho, Torb diff.
Oh,
Oh, the clutch!
Time to get back up on the high ground.
The
That is
clutch!
They kite that amp matrix out pretty well though.
Oh, a couple players did get hit by that there, but funny Astro's able to stave off the
This is looking like a winnable angle for sure.
Here
Oh,
comes Cal. Able to
nice!
find a nice connection onto Creative here, eventually brought down by Shockwave. Two teams have changed here.
Marvel
New
has
York
ult.
trying to get them out of the situation.
Psycho!
Brought down by Psycho
Torb
inside
diff.
that surge.
I would have died there.
Yes, New
Honestly, I would have died
That's
too.
Fairly quick work here at point number 1. Let's see if they struggle though with the same type of thing. I think maybe with the Arisa it's a little bit easier to access the high ground because she can.
I'm not used to seeing
when she's spinning that spear, so maybe you could actually kind of access that.
ERE like
plus get the movement
fly.
speed.
Like I know that's her whole ult
You
thing,
to,
but
you know, make a play for that high ground because I feel like
How
that's
does she
what
fly?
Really hurt the Gladiators.
we won't ask questions.
Both teams have those tack visors available.
We'll just admire how cool it looks.
How do New York get value from Terra Surge here? Maybe much the same approach as we saw from the Gladiators.
All right, we have
Try and
Torb
transition
ult,
through the castle to
Visor,
the upper level.
Force ult.
Take the brawl there. Cal switching it off.
I just feel really good about this
Back
game
on the
so
arty
far. I
here.
think we're gonna cook.
Let's see, we got a tack visor here.
Oh,
Shockwave, we need to cook.
yeah. Look, I see attacker, I guess.
Fitz,
They're waiting for
Kellen.
something to come in from the Gladiators before the
Whoa!
All right, Bucko. Tie there.
All right, Bucko.
Again by Fitz. So Fitz
All
really
right,
showing up here.
Shockwave.
Well, dude, I mean,
I'm not
we
wearing my
talked a little bit
NYXL
about it,
jersey.
you know,
Dude,
we were off camera.
On the
just how
NYXL
much
Instagram, they're like,
damage
this
that you
woman
can
only
do
wears
when you
one
put a player
shirt.
into-
I'm like,
you know,
I
any
wear the
switches you can-
jersey
like, I mean,
for
you
the
look at the roster,
TikToks.
right? You're looking at like 4 players.
I don't
that
wear
can
it all
blue
day.
tap And, you know, really just kind of kill on his own.
Hey,
with a
I'm wearing an
little bit
Overwatch League hoodie
of
though.
damage. I mean, look at the damage just there's a
Well, I think what's so crazy about Captive Sun, Matt, is that you still can
Okay, we're
fly
down
after
1.
you fire the
We're
projectiles.
even. We're pushing the
It's
payload.
absolutely bonkers. So your ability to follow up
C9 in Overwatch.
is heightened by the incredible
C9
mobility
in
that
Overwatch
huge spear
League.
Kyle's gonna
Oh.
contest here. New York almost get there in time.
Almost.
And the javelin spin and funny Astro now going to hide behind the car to try and stay alive. But Cal, everything dependable. They're playing from the high
All right, they had
ground.
to
It's
use
Arno.
Nano.
The healing's coming in thick and fast. And New York
Unfortunate
don't
we
have
don't
the
cap
bandwidth
there, but
to
we'll
turn
bring
and
it back.
deal with them.
Dude, I thought when Kellen speared Kevster against the wall, I thought they
We'll
were
bring
just
it
gonna
back.
roll it
We
on
don't
him,
have
but he had to move
ultimates.
a little bit further away, so he
They
wasn't
have
able to
Blade
keep
and
rolling
Beat.
himself, and
So,
nobody there to really kind of help.
We are working on window, though. We're gonna go window.
And they almost
All we
snuck
have
that
to
one in.
do
That
is
would've been huge
headshot
for
the
New York.
Genji.
Yeah, it could have been a map-winning javelin
Shockwave
from
is
Kellen
killing,
there.
dominating the mental
Kyle
battle.
was intercepted on his way through.
I think the entire
Played
team
up this fight.
is winning the
Some
mental
area as
battle.
well
I mean,
for
they
the
started
Gladiators.
before.
Then, of course, New York do not have access to this matchup.
Maybe it's the meta pick.
Ooh,
This
that's a
map.
scary-looking Torb's going to be an immortality field thrown down, but Kev's having to deal with that. Kai is the one
That's
that removes
fine.
it. And that'll be 2 for Kev.
That
Looking
was-
very much rejuvenated.
Fine.
Oh yeah, when he
We don't
played
mind,
Genji, had
chat.
a little bit
We
more
don't mind.
freedom, right? Compared to the kind of compositions they were forced to play.
Genji
also,
Blade
having
is
Kai
a
in the
win
game,
button,
right, where,
okay?
You know, Kevster and Yaki,
Especially
like,
with
both kind of playing
Beat. Not much you can
sometimes
do.
like off on their own. Like it just seemed like even it just seemed
Alright,
like the
look,
synergy just
The
wasn't
trace
there,
of Sombra
right?
from Kev
As a
Yaki
raw
was
main, seeing
nauseous.
Orisa become S tier a few days
Kev
ago,
could not
I
do
come back
more,
from
right? So
vacation,
you know
it's
what
really
I'm talking about
terrifying.
there, unfortunately. Yaki struggled.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
Wide
guys play
open.
mystery heroes or open queue,
Yeah,
but
someone played he played alongside
I play
BQB.
some
He
mystery
was a Sombra
heroes,
on
and when
Yaki's
they
sort of
get
previous team, so,
Orisa and
you know, didn't have to
Ramatra
take their role.
together,
Okay, let's look at each other and
it kind of makes me glad that we only have one tank in Overwatch 2. Okay, we're down. We're gonna have to reset here. We're waiting for ults.
And it will be Marvel succeeding
Hopefully
here.
this
Gladiators
isn't
have
bad
a hold
karma
of New York
from
Excelsior
Shockwave,
once more. And we're only down to about
doing
a
a
minute
little
left in
funny
the round
dance
here.
there, but I think
Yeah,
we're good.
Shockwave over to Tracer. I think
Maybe
a little
we'll
bit
see
of
a sick
panic kind of setting in
Horse
here
and
for New York, is
Torbjorn
maybe
ultimate
with the
combo
Tracer, you can go put a
combination.
little bit of pressure on the card, back them up a little bit, because I mean they've been getting so aggressive. You know, the Gladiators like off the top of the castle, right on top of New York, and they've had no way to kind of fight back.
So who does Tracer eliminate here? There's not.
The casters are questioning the Tracer pick.
Says no.
Clearly,
But
they're
they've been
not
able to handle
letting
themselves just
Shockwave
fine.
cook,
And
because
Tracer
what he
missed.
is doing is pressuring the payload.
Was affected there by the Captain Sun debuff.
Nice
He's able to
pick,
dash away,
fits,
finds
even
Cycle on
fight.
the other end of that
We're pushing the
journey.
payload. They do get
But still,
Shockwave.
it's going to be the Gladiators coming out on top. I mean, you get
We
one,
still have
right?
Torbolt.
But
It's not over yet.
I
We're
mean,
gonna need like
count with the
ball
nano
to
boost
touch.
There. Now
Okay,
Kepster's going to have
Doomfist.
a blade.
Doing a
So
great
what
job.
do you
Keep
do
up the
here? I
good
mean,
work.
Kellen's over
Aw,
doing
thank you,
this just
Valkyrie.
full
That's so sweet.
desperation.
Yeah, nothing but
Big appreciate.
just that mobility to get back to the fight as soon as possible. But you lose out on all of the upside that
I
Orisa
don't
offers
think
you
we
here.
can touch.
New York don't care. They just want to try and touch. They can't. Not a
Well-
chance. New York pulling up a little too short here. And of course,
Unfortunate,
to C9 as
But
tradition
as you
dictates.
guys know,
2-0 lead here for
the
Los
last
Angeles
time I
Gladiators.
casted,
They
they
have been here
reverse
before, however.
swept.
They've been here before.
It's
But
not
even
over.
though It has been under different
Surely we get
circumstances
this
where you're
reverse
kind of, like,
sweep.
eking out these wins, but New York just seems like still kind of like searching for ways to, you know, make
Reverse
different things
sweep
work. It seems
incoming
like the spot
yet
they're most
again.
uncomfortable with is probably
Dang,
like
that
in the
hoodie is
DPS,
sweet. Thank
like,
you.
You're playing
I'm not sure if they
Soldier,
still
Torb,
sell
and then you
this
have to like
hoodie,
move over a
but
Tracer. We saw Reaper in
definitely
map
a good
number
pickup.
1. It seems like that's
I
kind
mean,
of the spot
it
that's
was
a
like
little
2
bit
years
uneasy
ago,
for the,
maybe
the
3.
Gladiators. That's the spot that, you know,
Probably
with
like
the
2
meta
and a
kind
half.
of like sorts itself
I
out
got
pretty
it.
easily, right? Bring in Kai, he plays hit scan, Kepster plays everything else.
Yes,
5-9
exactly. The
Los
last time I
Angeles
casted, they
Gladiators, and if
almost
you're
lost, but
familiar
then
with
we
the
won in an
document
epic
in
way.
question,
So I'm
it's a
not
very
even
complex system
flinching.
of events that have to occur for the Glads to qualify. However, from here on out, they put their head down. They try and win every game they possibly can. So
Of
far,
course,
they've done very well.
the
controlling their
Gladiators really
destiny.
want to win
With a
this
strong
one. They've
showing
been on a
so
loss
far
streak.
against New York.
So
I've got to say,
they're
though, the
trying their
alliance
hearts
of Fitz,
out.
It looks really, really clean. Being able to bring Shockwave in and have a
So the
very
New York
solid,
Excelsior
very
are going to do
strong
something
hit
called
scan
a
option
game
while
remove,
Fitz goes and has
and
a
where
ton of fun
they
on our newest support. It's a good look for New York.
they turn on their
Unfortunately,
gamer mode
still
and
not
reverse
enough yet.
sweep.
Yeah, and now go over to Flashpoint, like with how good the Gladiators have been, like playing quite aggressive with this Genji and, you know, funny Astro and the Lucio.
Yeah, the
right,
Genji
on a
is
map
pretty
mode
strong.
Like Flashpoint with New Junk City coming up, like speeding them around. exactly do the same thing for New York, right?
Don't
You're
you
gonna
hate
probably
it
have
when
to
you're
bring in OG if
bronze?
you want some Lucio because the maps
And
are so
then
big.
the enemy
Yeah,
team
great
has a
point. New
GM
Jack City
Genji
lose
Smurf.
our Flashpoint map for this series.
No!
Well, it's one that New York must win, so stick around.
All
Let's see
right,
if the
I've been looking
Excelsior
forward
got
to
the
this one the
dog in 'em, or if
most.
it's
The
gonna be a
Flashpoint, New
one-sided
Junk
affair
City.
today.
Very excited to see this. Yeah. I really like our logo. I know the Gladiators have a lion, but we have multiple X's. Alright, a little 3-minute break here. Let's be Sigma males and play Sigma. I still think Sigma's a really good pick. But I guess Zarya and like... Well, Arisa's just really good in general. Like, she's S tier right now, but Zarya has that nice synergy with bubbling, her Genji, blading, which Sigma cannot do. And we're good. We have hope for the NYXL. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we got this. We got the reverse sweep for sure. I'm not concerned. This is actually a rematch, by the way. My memory might be a bit faulty, but this is indeed a rematch where we reverse swept the LA Gladiators last time. We're gonna do it again. Like, we're not worried, guys. We're gonna do it again. Don't do it. How many teams are in out? At least 10. I can guarantee you that. This is a legendary rematch. The New York, they know in their heads that we got this. And I know too. Reverse sweep incoming, yes. Aren't we the leading team in reverse sweeps? Probably. I mean, the reverse sweep 3 weeks ago was a big enough one to count as like 10, so yes, we are. Guys, I'm not opening card packs on the New York stream, guys. They used to sell Overwatch League trading cards, so I actually did not know that until recently. I think they started selling them in like 2020 where like COVID hit, so oh, check this out.
Get down in the car, one time give it all, bust it open hard, let me see you job. Get down in the car, one time give it all.
There are 25 teams, and my hometown Atlanta team is #1 in the East. Congrats. Congratulations. But the New York, they're gonna change that. We're cranking it up to 11. Winton.
New York Excelsior now need to dig deep to stay alive in this series against a
Yeah, dude! Hype trailer, our hype trailer rocks! Thank you for the positivity!
Themselves a comfortable home amongst what seems to be this new meta game.
Yeah, and,
Most
we
hype
see
chatter.
subs, here for New York, so right.
Psycho
Fitz
sipping
going
out of the
back
green
over
cup.
and playing DPS.
That's
We
his
just saw
lucky
him on
green
the
cup, guys.
and OG coming in here for New York because you're going to
Oh,
want
OG,
to lose it here for
alright.
Flashpoint.
No doubt about it, but this was Fitz's showing on Ilari on Eichenwalder. I mean, pretty good. These are
support,
not.
by the way.
Did he say Ilari
per
or
10 stats, of course, so,
Ilari?
per 10 is, doesn't look quite as
I've heard
incredible, but still
multiple
really
different
strong
ways to
showing
say
here.
the name.
Again,
And
equally
I'm pretty
high
sure it's
damage and
Iyari,
healing here. Generally,
but I could be
probably
wrong.
filling the role more of an off-hitter, I'd say, at times, especially with the turret being toned down somewhat. It can be hard to just get bulk value
The
from it.
Torbjorn plays
But
were
alongside
crisp
Baptiste,
on
I
this
mean, you
match,
have
though.
everything you want. You have that excellent damage, that hybrid nature Ilari offers you.
Kellen,
plus
best solo
immortality
tank,
field, a
believe.
lot of
I believe.
Healing from the Baptiste. Fitz is the right man for the
If
job when
memory
it comes to
serves
switching
correct,
support,
I'm pretty
picking up this new
sure
hero.
I played
Yeah,
against
as,
Kellen
I think you
in
see
a
that if
normal
you put it in
solo
the
queue
hands
game
like,
of
somebody who's
Overwatch.
obviously a very talented,
I lost,
hit scan player, what you can
but I
actually,
put up a good
do
fight,
with
okay?
that hero, where I think, no, maybe if it wasn't so
Sometimes
late
the
this
matchmaking
season, we would see
is
other
a little-
teams,
it's a little
really
brutal.
Go after it and experiment with, you know, that. Like maybe there's a hit scan player.
It's a
lying
little
around that can
brutal,
actually
but
just pick that up, play it. But
we carry on with our tiers.
for now, I think most teams kind of sticking with their supports, picking up that role.
Iyari.
New Junk City on the docket. Once
Alright,
more, we saw
Iyari.
it in the previous series. Pretty fast-paced, fairly frenetic.
Yes,
The Atlanta Rain
Flashpoint.
dropping
Here we
one
go.
of those, one of those points, but able to fight back pretty comfortably here. It's an interesting map.
Very
and
exciting,
Each of our
very
Flashpoints
exciting.
offers a pretty different context in which to take engagement.
Do you guys
So,
prefer New Junk
curious
City
to see
or
what these compositions look
Suravasa
like,
better?
right? Hypermobility definitely seems to
Really
be
hoping to get another
very
Flashpoint map
desirable when it comes to
next
this map.
season.
Oh, I think all Flashpoint maps, right? I think if you don't have that mobility, right, you potentially lose out on a few fights, which
All right.
could definitely
We got OG
severely impact
on
winning
Lucio.
a point or two, right? So I
Fitz
think
is
Lucio
now playing
and-
DPS.
I mean, Lucio gives everybody
He had his
speed,
fun
right? The
on
same with
Iyari,
Symmetra
and now
in a
he's
way, right?
ready
With the
to
TP, like
game
just mobility, being able to kind
on
of get
Sojourn.
around. So I think those types of heroes are going to be like
Neither!
crucial to
The maps are
compositions
too
on these
big.
maps.
That's because you're not playing
Bomb flats
mobile
against
heroes.
Strange.
If you play like
We did
Ball
not get to see in
or
that previous series.
Lucio
Of
or
course, as is
Tracer, you're gonna have a great
often
time.
the case here,
Suravasa?
we'll have our teams out with like Lucio.
I think I
Lucio,
prefer
we
this
do
map
actually-
more.
Interesting. We do have very different compositions
But
here.
I'll need to
Very
play.
different.
I'll need to
Lucio
play
is the
more.
point of
Actually, I do like
commonality.
Suravasa. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, is
Both of them are great.
Well, actually, they'll pick up the role here of the Ilari. Is,
All
I
right.
feel like
The
this is gonna be tough
Gladiators
for
are on
Gladiators, right? I mean,
Orisa
in theory, it
and
should, right?
New York.
Just, I mean,
Celsius
for the
running
New York,
Winston.
right, going with
Oh.
that Genji in that Winston right into
All right,
that
reset,
Torb
reset.
is going to be brutal.
Yeah, Psycho there absolutely dominated the start of that fight.
Yeah,
I'm
we
pretty
are
sure it
running
was a
Winston.
Shot from Cal there that started the
I'm
party
gonna
off.
let Kellen cook,
And if I was able to finish the job, crowd goes wild as the arena.
but
will
playing
be
Winston
claimed by the
into
Gladiators
Orisa
early.
sounds like a nightmare.
And now if you're New York, do you consider swapping? I mean, your entire plan here is to like dive, right? Into what? You're gonna send Psycho face first into Torbjorn 76 Ilari. I mean,
All right, we're not gonna panic.
Pretty
We're not gonna
brutal
get
stuff to try and force your way in.
Nervous here.
Yeah,
We're
can't
just
feel like a good
gonna
strategy right now, especially after the way that fight started.
let New York
Excelsior were on
cook.
the back foot the entire time. The Gladiators more than happy to take the space that they had
Fitz
occupied.
does get hit by the
Another
javelin there. He
javelin takes his
lives.
Fitz here, but no opportunity to follow up on it from the rest of the Gladiators.
Cal is gonna have his ultimate here.
Healing pylon will be placed
The
down.
ult might-
The Glads want to push
oh.
past it here. Oh, Cal.
Shoot.
Nicely
No.
OG caught, and that is going to be it for New York.
No, Iyari.
You can't fight
Why are
this
you
if
so
you're New York.
strong?
You know, you can't just die face first into this. And
Iyari is an
even if the
imposter.
Gladiators
She's
are
not a
running you
support. She's a
What about
DPS.
Captive Sun Cal just flying around the map.
Oh dear.
Brutal first point.
Oh dear me.
So, Arena captured pretty comfortably here, of course, by the Gladiators, as New York have an issue with their composition that may be less of a problem on some of the other stages. We're actually headed off to Refinery next here, so much more of an
Maybe it was
open
just that
area to
point.
play through.
Not
Maybe
our point.
You can work this Winston and this Genji.
I don't
Fitz
believe
is
you can't.
already at the point,
just don't
ready
believe you
to
can't. I actually think that like
attack
with
here.
how strong Torb and with the Ilari like
Oh, it's the
healing
green
pylon is,
point.
and then also 76 like even
What's that
he's
green
got a
stuff,
healing
guys?
Station out there. I just think it's really difficult. I mean, maybe now, right? Kitsune Rush.
Kellen!
But still, yeah, it's just so much.
Oh, this is rough.
Kellen's got
Are we
owned.
gonna reverse
Absolutely
sweep
owned. Cal
this
finished the job there.
map?
The call was a big
We're gonna let
problem.
them get 2
Great
points.
response to Kitsune
We're gonna
Rush
get 3
because it's pretty
points.
obvious where
Then we're
the
gonna
opponents are coming from. And while
get 3
the
points
refinery point
in the
itself
match
might be
total,
wide
right?
open, the routes to it are still chokes. And the Gladiators are just gonna play from there.
For sure.
the Gladiators also don't even mind that it's open. I think if you're the Gladiators, it's almost better if it's open, right? There's just more pathways that they're going to take
Nick,
damage coming
okay.
on in to try and make a play. Maybe here's where you do it right.
It's some sort of
Sound barrier
slime for sure.
plus
Radioactive.
blade, but the, funny
Yeah,
Astro's
I'm
got his
surprised
sound
the
barrier on the
point
other
is
side.
even on the radioactive slime.
Okay, Doomfist for Kellen.
Psycho
See,
taking
they
an
took
off
quite a
angle
hit
there.
From Fitz, but who the heck is he looking for?
They
Not
just
clear.
dropped
He's
out.
Yep.
Come on,
Funnies, they just go down
Doomfist.
the
Alright,
middle
we
hole,
use
you'll be fine.
beat.
You can
OG
circle
uses
around,
beat.
much like University Oasis. Kai's
Marvel
Rondo, he's
uses
the
his
block coming in, all
ultimate.
these ultimates
Psycho
coming
with
in
a
from the back,
pick
and they've only
with
found
the
one
Dragon
kill
Blade.
far.
Fitz does go down.
He's looking to team up with
Psycho's
Kepler.
low. He
Deals
can
some
live
damage.
if he
Gets
tries.
brought down.
He's
That
dead.
healing turret, by the way, still there.
Unfortunate.
Still turreting. The whole time.
It's
No
not
worries.
over yet,
Gonna be
though.
another
It's
Flashpoint here
not
for the
over
Gladiators.
yet.
Another comfortable take.
What do you think about them committing to this Doom Genji at this point?
Well, I think New York are probably locked into their protocols at this point. Honestly. I
okay,
think they are saying
Kevster's
we
on
have to sort of
Sombra
commit to the
now.
setup. We're headed to the Ducks here for our last point. So, look, having the verticality is nice. You can do something with a high ground. It's a little harder, I suppose, for Arisha to control the space effectively. But I don't even know if that's the main issue.
Well, the Torb is gone, so Kevster's over to the Sombra now.
Right.
Can really
So we're gonna run
make
up on
Captain's life
Kitsune,
really
rush
difficult.
here.
And you may not even need the extra damage, right? I mean,
Man,
because you have Cal.
that's so rough.
Oh,
Oh man.
God.
Oh,
So, the Cowboys just
Nerfarisa!
jumps Kellen over and over again. and we
Nerfarisa,
just see
she's too
Kellen
strong.
shot after shot at the Doomfist, blowing them up pretty much straight away. New York are not ready for this at all. They are unprepared to play the Gladiators on this map.
We are not unprepared. We got this.
I just think it's like a really, like, with what we've seen
We
from
got this. It's not over yet.
New York here, like running into the
got
composition that the
this,
Gladiators
for
are running.
sure.
I think it's just a really bad comp. Like, you know, they played them close pretty, you know.
Alright, big.
much
Okay,
through
that was a
parts of
big
the series.
slam.
I think it's just a
Kellen
really
going
bad
in with his
competition in terms of what
meteor
they're doing
strike.
currently.
Attempting
Medial
to take
strike
down
is sort of
Soldier here.
76,
Does
so
not
we'll do
grab
that.
anyone
Kellen doesn't
yet.
have any good options, 'cause that guy just be
Cal
terrified
maybe
of getting
can
his booty out of there.
get picked. He
Kellen
does
has
get
been
hacked.
forced to try and drop down to the point, but New York
They-
haven't really got to the stage of capturing.
I don't know
yet.
about the Sombra pick. Sombra's
Kellen
kind of bad
gets rid of the
now.
healing pile on the high ground.
I mean, I know they went
Has
Sombra for
mobility
our
in the form
Doomfist,
of this
but
Captain Sun.
that might be
He's
their
gonna go
downfall.
Straight to the high ground here, immediately going to be cleansed by Creative. It's a good response, but it doesn't cleanse it off.
We're
OG,
still up by
who gets
one.
blown up by Cal as he
We
gets
can
that
definitely
damage
grab the
threshold.
point here. We
Healing
Psycho.
pile thrown down, and how do you get rid of
Cal
Cal?
lives.
They are still alive.
Okay,
Finally,
Kellen's
Cal brings them
popping
down,
off, though.
and
Kellen's
finally New
popping
York
off.
flip it back.
Yeah, the only thing I actually is that the Gladiators should just stayed on the Torb. I don't even think there's a reason to even bring in the Sombra, but Kevster
Yeah,
back in
I
the
agree with
mix,
the cast
gets a
is
little
there.
bit
I
more
don't
brawly.
agree with the
Right
Sombra
here at
pick.
the
I'm
choke, so
assuming
Kai
if
in,
I don't know. I
Marvel,
honestly don't know.
along with Kevster, able to build up towards those ultimates in this fight.
But they do
so,
have EMP and Visor
OG,
and
like, if you
Arisa
end up
ult
popping
now.
Tac Visor, they end up
We're gonna have to
using
pull
sound
out
barrier, you're gonna
all
have
of our
EMP and just
cards
wipe all that off.
right now. This is last fight territory, last
Okay.
series
Kev's looking for the
territory.
setup here. Let's throw it back a little bit.
Psycho goes down.
Kellen and Psycho. Man, you can't ask for much
Kellen
more than
goes down. We might get another fight, but this is looking pretty brutal, guys.
that. Man,
This
He can
new
just
meta
He can just sit
is
from the high
rough.
ground with that healing pylon right next to him.
Oh,
He's got
no.
worries. Oh,
okay,
he's
back
trying
it
to
up.
run.
Back it up.
Oh,
Starting to head
Oh,
home
dear.
here, 95% accounting for the Los Angeles Gladiators, who turn up out of nowhere. Couple weeks practice,
Well,
and deliver a crushing sweep. Fitz just wants to rip those
unfortunate.
buds out of his ears. He doesn't want to hear about
That's
it
so
anymore.
brutal,
New York
guys.
Completely.
I'm saying
Utterly
this from the
annihilated
bottom
in
of
this
my
series.
heart. Nerf Arisa.
Just, I think, bad
Uh,
comp
we
choices,
tried
I
our
think, for
best,
New
though.
York, where the Gladiators,
Honestly,
I think, took advantage of that, playing some things we've seen
the last
teams
game we
do
played against
so
them 3
far
weeks
that has
ago
been
was
successful. So,
way
big ups to
more
the Gladiators.
cooler.
They get off that big losing
Unfortunately,
streak
we
in
cannot
in
take
a
home
huge way,
the
getting
W
a
here.
3-0, right? It's important for them to get wins, but important
Jeez,
for them
Nerf
to also
Arisa.
get blowouts, specifically to try and kind of like help their map.
I'm
differential,
kind
but,
of scared to
big
play
wins here today. I really like
Overwatch
the
right
look
now.
behind
I mean,
Kevster.
if you're a support player, I bet you
Great
guys are
start
gonna have
for
fun
Gladiators.
with
Of course,
ERA,
their pathway of cope so far is
but as a
intact.
ball
This is
player,
what they
I'm
need to do.
so
It's a great time to
horrified.
mention that map
This new
differential,
meta
I
is
think,
scary,
something
but
that
it's also
many people are
pretty
gonna be
entertaining to
zeroing in
watch.
on for this team. And if they look remotely as good in the next couple of matches, well,
We're
all
just
I'm
giving them
saying-
hope of making the play,
I
and
also don't know if
so
many people will
true.
play like Genji Doom
So
into
true.
the Torb
Honestly, I think we
76
played
Alara. I
really
think
well.
Many people will opt for that.
Maybe we weren't
so
on the right
I think, there'll
characters,
definitely
or
be
this,
some tougher
you know,
challenges on
it's
the
like a new sort of meta here with
So you don't look
Arisa
bad, but I know
and
you're mad
Iari.
inside. You're like a little
Yari is
I am. Like,
very, very new.
Just,
like,
that just tilted
just
me
a few
for
weeks
a
old,
period of
so-
time that I think well, it's
I think
just kind of a little bit of
we
like
played
a
really
microcosm,
well. The
like what went
Torbjorn on
wrong. Like, New
Iconwall
York
was
stayed on that Zarya
absolutely
for
amazing
so
to
long
watch.
and was never able to break high ground, and they were just staying on it because like, oh, we're
Very,
gonna get a grab
very,
eventually,
very
right?
entertaining to watch.
And then they
for sure.
kind of stay on that comp because they were like, oh, we're gonna have Blade, like we may as well, but they
Nerf
ended up giving up
this.
like 5 fights. The Blade didn't really kind of amount to anything, and then they
Alright.
just kind of like
Well,
lose. I
You
mean,
can't win them all.
rough.
You're the meme of the
Honestly,
guy with the poker face mask on right
it's
now,
okay.
for sure. Let's talk player to match here for your Los Angeles Gladiators.
It was nice
Looking
to see
pretty hot in
Fitz on
Capster.
Iari though.
Someone
Very,
who,
very cool.
regardless of the fortunes of the Gladiators this year, has been performing at the highest
It-
level.
it is pretty
Today
funny
was a
how,
whole
like,
host of different picks. We saw the Bastion here
A
to start things
DPS
off.
player can
With the
like
Symmetra,
flex to
it's a
support
scary prospect.
under the
This
right
guy comes flying
circumstances.
at you like a bat out of hell.
Yeah, and I just think like you see, obviously the Kepster
Yeah.
we know is still there.
Yeah,
right? He's
well,
had some
we'll
tremendous
come back
series,
stronger for
even
sure.
in the ones that they've ended
Could
up
not bring
losing,
the home the
but
reverse
I
sweep
think
this
when he
time.
can kind of be that their DPS player they build
Still
around,
played
right,
well.
as opposed to
And
maybe
Flashpoint
trying to, like,
went by in like a
whether
flash.
it's
I mean,
kind
I
of
can
the
understand
they got
why
a little bit of
people
a
don't like the
like
game
that,
mode, even
where,
though
like,
I like
can
it.
slot in, play that
Sort
hit
of like
scan, and
push
just kind of
where
work around Kepster
a
and let him
snowball
play
effect
all the different things
sort of
he's good at, right?
happens.
Really good series on the Genji. We saw some Sombra towards the end.
'Cause, you know,
Bastion,
it's
you
like
know,
control,
Torb,
but you
right?
get to
We saw
keep
a
your
lot of different
ultimates,
things from
right?
Kepster today, and that's his like biggest
Yeah,
strength, right? Is
Kepster
being able
brought
to
out
play
the
so
Genji.
many of these different heroes at a really high level.
Hey, nerf Genji too while we're at it. Nerf is Dragon Blade.
Great showing here from the Los Angeles Gladiators.
All
We were
right.
much more impressed with
Well,
how they
that was
synergized
still a
with
very,
Marvel, who seems to
very
have found his
entertaining
spot
match.
on
I
this
appreciate
scene.
you all
A great time to
joining
bounce back, and I'm curious
to
get the
watch
discussion on
the
this
New
because
York play. Of course,
obviously,
New York
I think
is
at-
the best
at
team.
best it was like a 3-2
Best team
Gladiators
ever, my
vote
favorite
here.
team.
Very curious to see what our
And if
experts have
you
to say about
enjoyed
that matchup and what it
watching me
means for the
cast,
future
I
for
also
this
have
Gladiators
a
roster.
YouTube.
So
It's
stick
called
around for
Bellaboo
all that and more
OW
in our post-show.
for Overwatch. If you want to see more of me, you can give me a follow then. I hope to be back here casting another game soon. We'll see. But if you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like on the stream.
Welcome back one last time here
And
for the
be sure
Flashpoint
to
post.
tune in next time.
Gladiators won, and that
Alright.
certainly
Unfortunate loss, but that's alright. We'll come back stronger, guys. Alright. Thank you all so much for watching.
Hey, it's not like I didn't want them to win,
Gladiators,
just
it's
because I didn't
fine.
predict
New
them,
York
and
still
it was-
rocks.
It was,
We
it
have
was
the
fair
coolest
game, you
intro,
know?
too.
Here's the-
And all the people
Alright,
watching at
guys.
home, well,
I will see you all
68, yeah.
in the next
Terribly rough.
post stream.
30,
Stay tuned.
30-something%, we won, guys.
And
we did
thank
it.
you for watching.
Great
Alright,
job.
bye-bye.
You guys